Good morning, welcome to some ladder. Haven't played in such a long time, but I need to get my rating up. Remember Gordon? Still have to beat him. Oh Jesus. Not my favorite map. I don't want to think too hard about the exact expansion priority and the number of engineers I should build for that. I can just adjust the queue later if I have to. I'm just a little annoyed that this is a second air map and you can't really not go second air. Like, either your opponent has a hover faction or they don't, but in any case second air is a must, because even if you have a hover faction and they don't, the only way you safely get your units across to their side of the map is by supporting them with air. There's so much about choices. But maybe the game is going to be interesting nonetheless, even though the opening build orders are sort of fixed. I'm pretty late expanding to the back. Yeah, I want to go for one extra engineer. Yeah, this has to go to the back. I often make an air factory here and regret it later, so I'll make a land factory instead. And this tank can raid over here, on his side of the map. Two scouts aren't going to cost me air control, I think. I'm going to support the factory. No arty, I guess, since there's not going to be a land bridge. And this can actually head over here. I mean, why not? Looks like we got some phobos. And the SU apparently decided to go here. I guess I should start sending my SU over to attack him. Next tank is ready. Can go the long way around. And I'll actually start a mass extractor upgrade. Because so far the amount of units that we see here is quite limited. As long as it stays this way, getting a mass extractor upgrade is going to be fine. Now I just have to micro against Arty. But Arty can't really win against Aurora if you micro even a little bit. Alright, the SU's here. Looks like we're going to meet in the water. And I think my opponent has a second air factory, at least under construction if it's not done yet. Yeah, it's done. So I'll definitely have to get some second air factory too, or support on mine. I think support is okay for now. Second one is going to be more expensive. And I want to make Navy. Nice scouts you got there. It's prioritizing the scout. That's pretty interesting. And it seems like he decides to go back with his ACU. Don't block. Just going to reclaim this. I don't think he has... Yeah, he can't have anything that kills me underwater. He actually made a point defense because he thinks my ACU is going there. Sorry to disappoint. Should have made anti-air instead, brother. Where did this bomber go? Is it stuck on the map border? Or was it just an arty projectile that hit me there? Just going to ground fire over here. And I sent some scouts to these expansions. But this is just a microfest, I think. Where's the oh, here. Yeah. Okay. This completed as well. Frigates can't do a lot. And now he's finally making his anti-air. But I think it's too late now. I should get some power spam. Why not here? And some more over here, actually. And this can go higher bombers, I guess. And he has his frigate. That's a lot of anti-air he has. I need to make sure I raid him well. Because if I don't, this initial advantage is going to disappear.
Commander under attack.
And the engineer up top certainly takes a long time to do stuff. Alright, I'll kill this thing, and the mix is over here as well. I denied one Hydro and some mixes. I think power is more of a bottleneck than mass to him. So I guess I should just hit those pigeons again. Looks like we have some hover arty, or maybe the engineer. Yeah, I just redirected over here. And this frigate has to die. That's important. Now where is his ACU? Up top. Well, okay. And then I should be able to kill the Hydra for free. I don't know why his ACU is like a magnet to his air. Maybe he just wants to have scout here. The ACU can destroy the stuff over here. And I think he has a bomber around my tanks. Oh no, that's just arty. But pretty strong arty, it seems. I didn't kill the frig yet. Yeah, I'm definitely slowing down and getting worse. I shouldn't be doing that. He also has air control now. But I can still kill this frigate. And probably an engineer expanding to the left side. That should not be a problem. I'm just putting this behind the mix so that it actually has time to... the tank has... no wait, the ASU has time to kill the mix before it starts building it. Otherwise the build order is just going to be deleted. And I think now I should probably switch these into Arty and this into chain sports. And the rest is going to be straightforward. This can go here. He actually lost all the phobos to the PD. And that's unexpected. Looks like I'm not the only one like slowing down with increasing game time. This is too much support though for this factory. Should get some extra pigeons. And they can start dropping, I think. So why not go here? Seraphim isn't bad on this map, but I think Aeon has the advantage. His ace use is cheating. And I need to go around this point defense. I'm going to upgrade these slowly. Maybe I can make some torp bombers. It's going to take forever until they kill the ACU. But I better start soon then. Yeah, he's giving up. Well, I guess let's have a rematch on a better map then. Let's have some more ladder. Maybe it's a down again. Yes, it is. I can't even see his rating. I wonder what it is. He's Aeon this time too. Maybe he got tired of getting killed by it. The Q on Theta is kind of annoying when you're tired. You don't want to overbuild engineers early on. I think it doesn't matter extremely much if I get 2 now and less later, or the other way around. What matters is just that I have lots of supporting engineers around this Hydra. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Last time I used, last time I played Theta was in the tournament, the New Zealand tournament. It was so long ago. And I remember sandboxing a good build order, but I think I'm not accurately imitating this build order right now. Might be making some mistakes. It surprises me to see a lab. I don't think you want to be slowing down your own start so much. On the other hand, it's actually working out for him because either I messed up my expansion priorities, or I just made the tanks too late. I don't remember which one it is. The build order I used to have on here was not countered by labs in any way. When my opponent had labs, that was almost certain victory actually, because that just delayed their own start so much. But right now I think this is more or less even. Him and me. After the labs. Like, it's true that labs are cheaper than engineers, but you also have to build them earlier, and the engineer can already start repaying its own cost while the lab still has to travel. And of course it comes at the cost of not having more engineers faster. But it definitely hurt me, his labs. Look at my mass balance. Yeah, I think I want to be building this mass extractor with this engineer. And my SU should reclaim in the center. Because this mass stall is too urgent. I can't address it later. Has to be now. But since he's not in the center, I'm going to get quite a lot of mass from this, I think. Yeah, he's late. Is he trying to like cheese me or something? Because like he was not reclaiming. Yeah, I think the HP difference on our SUs is more important to him for some reason. I wonder why. But I guess I'm just going to send my tanks over here. Yeah, this is definitely a bad rally point. It's important I have some tanks there, but not this many. I don't really know what he's doing. Like, did he just forget to unqueue light assault boss? Or is he just fooling around? Yeah, I think I'm going to... I could probably just run in there. Why not? Just have to fall back a little bit with my tanks so that they don't die to his SU as much. And I think that's far enough. I have to go back because he also has units. Yeah, this is where his tanks are. So he wasn't passive. He just didn't reveal his units any sooner. That's a big count of tanks. And he even has some anti-air mixed in there. So he definitely has a map control advantage over me. I want to get radar. I think I already got one, but it got killed or something. Like the engineer building it got killed. Not sure. I would love to have a Master Sector upgrade, but I can't afford it. Oh, holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. This is going to be one of those harder games to win, I think. I can try to bomb his power. And his, like, no, his mass and his build power. That's what I mean. On the other hand, there's so much reclaim on my side of the map. I can get some of that. Okay, that's actually quite expensive. And perhaps too early. Just going to hover bomb a little bit. I think he forgot his anti-air at home. And well, I could still die. With this power stall, it's actually likely I die. But I have the HP advantage right now, so I'm just going to pause the air. Hope that helps. And yeah, this bomber is doing a good job, so even though I cannot technically afford the gun, I can just wait it out. Maybe pause the factories as well. And once I have that, I should be able to kill him with really careful micro. Okay, that sounds stupid. But yeah, whatever. Just watch. So his ASU is right here. And I think this is going to be one of the few situations in which it's actually good that my ASU focus fires his ASU by default. And so his only choice is to swarm my ASU now with his units, but maybe it's too late for that already. Yeah, I can definitely draw him at least, unless he calm blocks. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Yeah, okay, I'll draw him. Like, it's sorta lame, but after messing up so much early on. Alright, so I checked Adama's ladder rating, and I think he's around 100 points lower than me. So drawing him is not ideal for me. But since I won the first one, I think I netted out something positive in rating. Then okay, so first engineer goes here, second engineer goes here, third engineer goes reclaim, and then I want to be protecting the engineer going bottom. Yeah, maybe my second engineer should be reclaiming and my third engineer should be going here. This way it's going to be protected. So my opponent is Seraphim. I want to go lab first. I don't know how current high level build orders on this map work, like whether people send their first engineer to this reclaim field or their like first engineer to this portion. And of course I'm talking about the first engineer that is not building the hydro. But I'm just going to gamble. Oh, you already said it. Yeah, I forgot. I'm just going to gamble that he's sending his second engineer bottom and that he's not going to protect it. And if this somehow works out, then that's going to be great for me. It took me too long to queue up this stuff. That's why I changed up the order after all. If there's going to be a scout killing my engineer on this side, this would suck. Alright, he's reacting very fast. But I still kill this engineer. Yeah, see, he is protecting it, but his protection is late. Now, the tanks are probably going to go here. And they're going to raid my expanding engineer. That's why my own tanks must make sure to protect it well. And this is a ridiculous mistake. Not building this mass extractor. I've seen people do that in replays I reviewed. I never thought it would happen to me, but apparently it happened. And I'm lucky he kept the tanks on the right for defense, because they haven't killed my stuff yet, even though my tanks were at the back. So many engineers. Like, holy shit. Aeon on small maps is the best, because you don't miss out on these things, and you can always micro everything you have. And that's like the best thing ever. Now I'm fairly certain he has air, because he hasn't expanded here yet, and I could come up with some smarter reason, but it's probably that he has air. I don't want to overbuild anti-air though. I'll just go for one.
Commander under attack.
Oh Jesus, I can kill another engineer. He stole some of my reclaim. Oh, there's a raid group here. It looks like I'm raiding him so well. I want to build some extra power, because last time this gun upgrade, like, it was a good idea to make gun, but I just wasn't ready for it. That's why I had to draw him. I don't want to make the same mistake again, so I'm just going to start building power spam sooner. Theta has a map where it's extremely important that you don't overbuild power, because you don't have resources for anything, and all the resources you have should be spent on something that has a battlefield impact, and the power generators by themselves don't have any battlefield impact. I am a little bit overextending with my tanks. I should not do that. And this is his ACU, I believe. One more shot and it dies. But now I need some extra protection down here. I'm going to lose many tanks to this SU. But this bomber can do something. It can kill this engineer. Another high value target because it's idling. But still better than not killing it. And this was a great bomb. So look at his setup. He is very low power. So he can't be getting any gun upgrade soon. And I can now try to bomb his Hydra and the power generators. So this mistake was not pretty, losing this mass extractor for no reason. But It's okay. He's trying to channel units around the stuff over there, so I guess I'll go and... Okay, killed this. Yeah, it looks like I'm able to deny his air factory. Yes, I am. I'm raiding him so hard. He's going to have such a hard time recovering. If recovering is possible at all. This mass extractor is capable of denying this... no, this PD is capable of denying the mass extractor. I just woke up. Talking is so difficult in the morning. But playing video games is fine sometimes. Even though it's early. He's raiding me back quite a bit. Oh yeah, I have so many island engineers actually. That's a lot for Theta. But he's giving up. Yeah, I raided him pretty hard. This light assault boat was glorious. And his second engineer ran into the tanks over here, I think, if I remember correctly. More ladder. Maybe it's a rematch. Nope, it's not. New guy. Wow. This map, I think the last time I played this was 3 years ago. I don't know my opponent, but the fact that he's Siren is super annoying because jesters are strong on this map. Like those plateaus, you can raid them so easily with a jester. So I think I want to go for... Oh wow, yeah, this is so difficult. Like, I have never sandboxed this map, I think. I don't really know the expansion priorities, and I don't really have time to come up with good expansion priorities as fast as I would have to if I would still try to play competitive. So I'll just improvise random stuff. And I think a second air is a must on this map. But that's too early. Look at that, that's too early. I'm glad this isn't the power stalling. Wouldn't have been surprised if it was. But looks like I'm lucky. Or just intuitively doing the right thing. Both is fine. So here it's especially important that I like, oh, I should add this thing. It's especially important that I intercept enemy bombers before they bomb, and it's especially important that I intercept enemy mantis before they actually hit my stuff. That's why I'm going for a high scout ratio on my air factory, because I really have to identify all those incoming things. And there's a good chance that if he just sends 2 mantis to the same spot and I just have a single tank there, I cannot hope to survive. Air is stupidly expensive, especially dual air. But my faction just lacks the speed, so I think I'm forced to go dual air. I almost missed this. Looks like a good reclaim field. Yeah, I have to get some extra land factory after these power generators. But I'm going to start running out of mass soon. This is not easy. I also want to be getting some transport, otherwise I could never expand on this map. Okay, I'm so glad there's no anti-air turret. This would be absolutely horrifying if I could not block the enemy engineer with my bomber, because my bomber would fly over anti-air. Right, I better attack now while I still can. And I think he has raid on this side too. Like Cyber is so easy compared to other factions on this map, I think. Just because your units are so fast. Look at that, I almost missed it. And now I'm losing air control, I think, because I made too many scouts. And see, he's doing exactly what I thought he could do. He just made a second Mantis and sent it into the same spot. And I don't have enough units there to fight back. So I have to rely on bombers, but they are too power expensive. So yeah, my only choice is being okay with losing air control, I think, and pausing my air. Or I'm not that sure actually. Like, I just lost 2 expansions. And my transport is finished, so... yeah, this is a difficult situation. Like, it's so inexpensive for him to take out my expansions. And I can't use my bombers on his side of the map, because he's just going to shoot them down with his air. Yeah, it seems like he's even going to shoot them down with his air when I'm using them on my side of the map. Yeah, I think this is pretty lost. Like, it would be so difficult to recover from this. But I'll try. I'll probably have to get some stationary anti-air on those hills. And now I'm power stalling again. After I just thought I had fixed it. I'm going to make more radars in a second, so I should probably start queuing up some extra power spam. And what is building all those engineers? Oh yeah, that's a fail mix. I can assist the air factory. Can afford it. And I want to be getting some commander upgrade, but that's too early. It's just way too early. Aeon is so difficult against Cyber on this map. Because, just think about it, if I had made more land factories, he would scout me, figure it out, and just spam bombers. And even though my anti-air can kill his bombers, the bombers are still going to kill the engineers before my anti-air kills the bombers.
Commander under attack.
And if I go for early air like I did, maybe even 2 air factories so that I can use it offensively, hopefully, then my expansions are just going to die to like very few Mantis. See how easy it is to get an advantage as Cybern on this map. No matter what the Eon player does, the Cybern player is always faster. Alright, but at least I'm making sure he's not expanding to the hills. The hills aren't great, but they're okay. My rally points are all messed up, I think. And this could be some AC upgrade. So I think I want to be getting T2 air now. And I want to be making a comm drop and gunships. After this air fight, I will have air control. And then I should be able to drop my AC. in his base. It seems like he has to land. That's going to be a huge problem. And this mass stall is crazy. Is he upgraded? I can't tell. I would love to know. Alright, slowly rebuilding. Recalling how bad this was a minute ago. I think it's almost okay again. So now I have to scout and kill his heir. I have to regroup before I attack. I can probably get this expansion very fast. Oh, I actually, yeah, never mind. I'll start com dropping now, I think. And I can use this transport to get the expansion. Now it would be a great idea not to mass stall while I'm con dropping. And I should also get some overcharge. That's a little too much just-in-time delivery for my taste. Oh, he's going to get banned. Yeah, this is an exploit. Oh hey, it's Fatso. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe this is not the rematch. The official rematch is going to be later, I guess. Because the map is just too bad. I think I want to be grabbing some of this reclaim with my ACU actually. It delays the Hydra a little bit, but last time I believe I mass stalled, or at least I almost mass stalled. Don't want this to happen again. There we go. He has faster air. Yeah, what is this? Is this first year? Has to be. Why not actually? I should probably make some mass extractor upgrade. Could it be any slower, this engineer? Or my reaction? I expected the second air, but not the first air. Ah, so how to kill him? Oh yeah, I know how.
Commander under attack.
Using completely legal exploits.
Commander under attack.
He's so greedy.
Commander under attack.
But at least he's reacting well.
Commander under attack.
Ah,
Commander under attack.
oh Jesus.
Commander under attack.
He fucked the game entirely. And now I have to keep fucking because if I don't, he wins.
Commander under attack.
Yeah, like he says cancer and he goes bomber first.
Commander under attack.
Maybe I have to draw him actually.
Under attack.
I think, yeah, I do, I think. Can I ground fire him? Probably not. Yeah, whatever. So this is the difference. There are exploits that are banned and there are exploits that are not banned. And you can use exploits that are not banned, but you cannot use exploits that are banned. I hope you understand. Let's play some more ladder. Oh, oh, that is a nice surprise. Xerxes, first time I have him on ladder. Yeah, see, he's happy too. The first good luck have fun he wrote was automatic. The second one was conscious. His first game. Expansion priorities. Probably going down here. This one should go up. I don't think that getting the civilian reclaims super fast is great, because this early you can't really use it. It's just going to be part of your storage, and eventually it's going to disappear. Like it has never been there to begin with. So I think it's better to get it later, when you can actually upgrade a mass extractor from it. Like, not yet. Oops. But it's fine. No point in getting worked up about the mistakes. There are going to be more mistakes. And he's going to make mistakes too. Wait, I haven't queued this up yet? Huh. He's already reclaiming his civilians. I guess I can take some too. Because now my mass is actually almost empty. Three air factories seems good. And the next air factory is going to build some ghetto. So of course he's going to have air too. But my air sooner. I think he moved his ACU to my island. I'm going to do the same on his island. This seems good. There's an engineer he has down there, so I wanna bomb it as soon as I can. And I'm fairly certain I have air control. But if he's spamming boats already, then this is a problem. Yeah, this must make the transport. Oh, come on, hotkey. Don't let me down like this. And I should probably get some extra power spam. Because the Navy is going to be power expensive too. And I can start one mass extractor upgrade, I believe. Oh, he has a transport there. So maybe the bomber should not go to the bottom island. I don't know yet. I definitely have air control, but not enough airplanes to actually use it. Like offensive stuff, I mean. Where did his drop go? He has a factory down there, that's smart. But it's near the coast, so I can probably kill it. This is where his drop is, so he's denying this island already. Good move, Xerxes. So now I pretty much need to make sure that he can't possibly have as many boats as I do. First killing the reclaiming engineer. Oh yeah, that's a lot of spam. Jesus, he's manta spamming even on naval maps. Crazy guy. Too much navy. Alright, took this one over. I should probably get T2 here at some point. I can definitely reuse this. Idle factories. Alright, so this is going to become a problem eventually, because I have to take back this island. If I just let him have it forever. That's bad. So, why not just make bombers from this? Non-stop bombers. Anti-air. I think I want to target mass. I believe it's more important than targeting power. I've started target mass quite a while ago. And he's taking his sweet time to rebuild this stuff over here. Oh my god, so close. And the anti-air actually killed some stuff there. Alright, my frigs. I should target this navy. Alright, Mantis boy, how do you like that? I can outspeed him. I can just destroy stuff so fast he can possibly rebuild it in time. And that's going to be my plan. Good raid, that's it. Don't need more. Some frigates finish at the same time. Maybe some focus fire. It's still going to make me win. I don't need even more. The scout's just going to die if it goes now. Alright, this is going okay so far. I thought it would be worse. I can just land on this main island again, I think. I'm donating a lot of reclaim in this area. I need to make sure I win this fight. And after I won it, I can actually grab the reclaim myself. I think I'm going to try that. I can target the mixes first. Here we go. All the fighters are out of fuel. I hope that doesn't become a problem. If he has some sort of snipe, that would suck. Let me go into the water real fast. He's streaming engineers into this place.
Transport full.
I can drop here, I guess. Oh shit, I'm losing Navy. That's so bad. I can't lose Navy. Ah, God. What should I do about it? Really hoping he doesn't have any air left. Yeah, I'm streaming it in a way that it's just going to die without killing anything. I can't keep this up. Not like that. So I should regroup somewhere. I can start targeting par. Why not? Jesus, he's getting so much reclaim now. I have to keep this up. Yeah, switching to par is probably the best thing I can do. And did he actually shoot down those transports? I think he did. Must make them land here. Okay, this is not going so well anymore. And he has the Hydra over here. So yeah, the T2 air. The T2 air I have to get it now. At this point I'm not even sure if the T2 Navy I'm getting can actually kill him. It's definitely going to cause some problems for him, but it has to kill him actually. Otherwise this is not going to end well. Dodging some of the fire. I can't attack here because of the PD. I really want to attack there, but that's not possible.
Transport full.
I'm going the long way. Better than not arriving at all. And I think, no, I can't stop Navy production. Can I reclaim? I can reclaim. Yeah, I don't need more tanks. He's attacking. Or is he not? I can't tell. My destroyer is ready. Oh, he has frigates over there too. Makes sense. I should redirect my frigate production to the top, I think. With this destroyer I should win this battle over here. He managed to eco up quite a bit from my attack. I have not been ecoing at all. I have to make my navy count. And those gunships. I did not kill the PD yet, but maybe I can still attack over here. Does he have no T2 air? Need to see how many frigates these are. Maybe my gunships can kill them. But Cyber Antier is so strong on the frigate. Even after the nerf. Frigates are super tanky and they're just going to shoot you forever. He's making very good use of the reclaim. Not you. He's focus firing the destroyer. I think it's going to die. So that was definitely a mistake on my part, letting this die. But I think it got out of range. Yeah, it's going to survive. This is going to kill my naval production. Not the factory, but certainly the engineers. But I can't do anything about it. We have to just trade navy or something, if that's the thing. If I kill this, the tanks can move in. That's going to enable some extra DPS. Is he asleep? Well, you could ask the same thing about me. Alright, losing this power must have hurt him. Right, this is holding somewhat. Rebuilding this is going to be a pain. I better start building some extra factories, which can spam engineers. And I think it killed a lot of his power. So my bottleneck is mass right now. The charges should, the torch should hit this, yeah. Good. Alright, that's quite an interesting game, I think, so far. Please don't die. If you both die, then Siren Navy is just OP. There we go. A lot of frigates left for him. Shit. Yeah, so this is when I start rebuilding my navy. Oops. So glad that I'm dead. These destroyers will have to do so much more if I want to stay in this game. you serious? Well, the bombers will take care of it. Just losing the power. I have one hydro. Yeah, just putting power outside the main base. These can reclaim and then I'm fine. This is where his base is. The other thing is just a distraction. I don't know what to call it. Ridiculous. He has T2 Navy as well. So he's doing a really good job at everything pretty much. My AC is probably going to have to attack his base down there. Hydra first because it's cheap. And I think this is not actually going to be the last attack of this type. So there are going to be more Mantis drops. Destroyer. Have to eat dinner soon. Oh shit. Yeah, losing those destroyers. Alright, how do I stay in this game? Well, I need some more naval production.
Commander under attack.
Nothing else going to work. So I'll rebuild factories again. Yeah, this died as well.
Commander under attack.
He has a very strange style, not building stuff in his base but in the expansion. I mean, it makes perfect sense because he can do his Mantis spam, win one of the islands, and then just keep using the Mantis for a drop. And at the same time he can divert the attention of his opponent to the wrong thing. Something that looks like the base but isn't. Should have scoured the expansion more. But this is not necessarily over. Maybe I can recover. No, skipping T1 Navy won't work. I should probably get some transports, because I want to rebuild Navy far away, where he can't kill it. Oh really? Hi there. Well, that's something I should overcharge. So the problem is not so much that these attacks are extremely strong, it's rather that he stalls my base or my expansion, and at the same time he just keeps ecoing in his. So this is a very good stalling move. And he killed my storage for overcharge, so I guess it's not a stalling move anymore, but it's deadly. But now I have some idea of how he plays. That's really good. I thought you couldn't meta spam on Navy maps, but this is how you do it. Next time I can beat him.